We're back to the Neil Haley Show, and our topic today, our guest is Robin Keehn, and we're going to talk about intentional quitting. I don't know what intentional quitting is, so define it for me, first of all.
Hi, Neil. Thank you so much. Yeah, intentional quitting. Well, there are two kinds of quitting. There's unintentional quitting, where you just kind of give up and maybe you don't really tell anybody you're giving up and you don't go clean it up with somebody and then you kind of slip away from a situation because you just don't want to do it. And then there's intentional quitting. And I believe people that are winners are quitters and they quit intentionally. So they make a decision that actually this thing I'm doing, it no longer serves me. It doesn't serve other people. It's actually redirecting my resources to things that I'm not going to do, right? So many of us have grown up with this idea that winners never quit and quitters never win. We've all heard that, right? But that actually contributes to overwhelm, frustration, and massive amounts of guilt.
So true. And I love what you're saying because, again, at times we got to quit things that just really aren't serving our purpose. And that's something that I'm going to be doing is one that I covered an event before that just ultimately is for years. And it's just like, what did I really get out of that? And that's what I'm about to do this week is send that email out. It's just really because of just all the other opportunities coming my way. And we have to say it. Times we grow out of things, right? And it's
That's
time to
right.
quit and move on instead of just being in part of it and it really doesn't mean anything anymore, right?
Right,
And then you
right.
really already have quit even though you haven't told them you've quit.
Yeah, well, when you think about it, everything has an expiration date, right? From the jeans you threw in the back of your closet a couple of years ago to the lettuce in the back of your fridge that's wilting today, everything eventually expires. Unfortunately, we just kind of hold on to things and we say, well, I shouldn't quit doing that thing that I know is outdated or expired. But then we end up with so many things that we're carrying around that are just open loops, unended. And those things require energy. They take energy from us. So if we can literally, like you're going to do, just say, you know what? I'm done with that, and either let ourselves off the hook or go clean it up with somebody else, that just opens up the opportunities for us to take on new things that we really want to do, things that are more important to us now.
Wow, such great information that you're providing on that whole quitting thing. So steps to quit. We're only have a couple minutes. Give us the steps so we can quit so that we don't
Steps.
so that. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So the first thing is to identify what is expired for you, whatever that means. I'm just not going to do it. I don't want to do it. It doesn't light me up. It's over. And so the first thing is identifying what it is. The second thing is figuring out who you need to have the conversation with about it, because to just let it slip away is out of integrity, I believe. So even if it's for myself, if I say, actually, I'm not going to do that. Okay, Robin, you're off the hook. You're not going to do that. It's over. End it. Or I go to you and I say, hey, Neil, we had this agreement. I'd like to renegotiate it with you and come up with a way to have a win-win for both of us, even if it's just that we both agree it's over. And finalize it and then move on. Put it to rest, take it off of your whiteboard, whatever it is that for you to then say the loop is closed, it is over, and now I am free. And that way your brain doesn't wake you up in the middle of the night. It doesn't interrupt you in conversations about that thing that's not quite done yet.
Wow, that's great tips, Robin. Where can people find information on you and learn more about you? Where can they go?
Yeah, thank you so much. You can go to my website, robinquinnkeehn.com, and you're welcome to schedule a quitting call with me if you want to talk about how this fits in your life and where it can support you.
All right, Robin, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Neil.
You're listening and watching The Neil Haley Show, and we'll be back in just a moment.